Well, are you looking for a free and easy way to plan out your crops this season? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you step by step a simple hack how you can use Google Calendar to do just that. Let's do it. All right, well, welcome. If this is your first time here, my name's Cody and I'm the farmer here at Simplistic Farms. Now, like I promised in my last video, Sales Planning 101, we're going to go over in detail how I use Google Calendar to set up my crop plan for the season. I've already got it started a little bit, so I thought I'd take you guys along, show you just how I put in a couple crops and how you can do the same thing. Let's dive in here. All right, so when you open up Google Calendar, the first thing you're going to want to do is come down here, bottom left corner, and hit add other calendar. Then you can create your own crop plan calendar. So we'll go to create new calendar. We will just name this one crop calendar. Okay. Now, jump back out of settings here, and you look down here, and there is brand new crop calendar. So, really cool about Google Calendars is that you can turn separate calendars on and off, so you can look at them separately, or you can turn them on and look at them at the same time on the same calendar view. So, really handy that way. So, set up our crop calendar. I'm going to click on my crop plan calendar as well and check this out. So the first thing I want to do is I run a 15-week CSA. So I want to make sure that my crops are coming out every single week when I need them to come out. Well, by doing that, I have to make sure they're planted at the right time so their days to maturity land in the weeks that I need them to. Okay. So I run a CSA 15 weeks, and my first delivery week, week one, will be the week of June 13th, and my harvest days will be the 15th and the 16th. Now, 15 weeks every single week from there will bring us to the week of the 19th of September. So, the 22nd will be my last harvest day for the CSA. So, if we go to the 16th, and I'll show you what I already have as an example, and then I'll show you how to set it up yourself. So we look at the 16th as our first week we want delivery date, and I know I want Salanova lettuce. Okay, I actually want to start my Salanovas probably, excuse me, the Salanova lettuce sales probably the week before, because people get pretty eager for that. So if I want it to come out actually 2 weeks before. But Salanova lettuce will be in the bed for 45 days. So I'm just going to count, I'm going to work my way backwards. Okay. 45 days from the 16th, which is going to put us to the 3rd of May, roughly. My planting days are going to be Mondays, and my harvest days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then we'll do deliveries Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I'm going to click on Monday, May 3rd, and what I did here, I'll show you how to do this, but what you want to do is you're creating your beds, okay? So by doing that, you want to create an event. You have two options. You can create an event or you can create a task. So in this instance, we're going to create an event to set up our beds. And then we will create tasks as reminders when to do certain things. So we have this set up as an event, and we have it set from May 3rd. The event will go from May 3rd to June 16th. All day, does not repeat. You'll see why we did that. Pretty slick. It's kind of the hack here. We'll assign it a color so we can color code our crops. And then I will put down here in the description a note telling me that this is salad mix in this bed until June 16th. And the first harvest is going to be on June 2nd. The second harvest will be on June 16th. And then I'll click save. This is where it gets pretty cool. So we'll go to the months, and you can see on May, Monday, May 3rd, we've got Salanova salad mix in block 1, bed 3. How did I know which block and which bed it was going in? From my farm layout. Okay, so this is block 1. I've got 10 50-foot beds, 30-inch by 50-foot beds, and my Salanova salad mix is in bed 3. So in my calendar, I was able to, in the description, put which block and which bed it was in. Now that will show up on my calendar as a straight solid line because we did it as an event. It's basically your bed, how long it's in that bed, how long that bed's being taken up by that crop, all the way until the 16th. And that's when it ends, see? Now what's cool here is I create a task the day I plant it and the day I want it harvested. Okay, so we'll go back to May 3rd, and I've created a task to transplant Salanova lettuce into block 1, bed 3. That'll actually show up as a reminder right on my phone and on my computer about a half hour before that needs to happen. And then we go back to June 16th. You can see I have a task there to harvest my salad mix out of bed 1, block 3. So really cool, really simple. I set up, like I said, the crops as an event, and then the dates I want to plant them and harvest them, which will be the end dates basically, as a task for a reminder. So let's go ahead and set this up. So if I know I want them on the 16th, I want to be able to do spinach, okay, along with my carrots and my radishes and my salad mix. I want that first week to have spinach available. So spinach is in the bed for about 60 days. There's about a 45-day to maturity, so I can get 2 cuttings off that over 2 weeks. So I'm going to set it up, like I said, as an event. I'm going to title it Spinach, excuse me, block 1, bed 10. I know this because of my farm layout. Block 1, bed 10. Okay. So I've set it up as an event. We're going to go from Monday, May 3rd until June 16th. And we will harvest it. And I think my spinach is going to be dark green. So we will save it. As you can see, we've got spinach all the way until June 16th. Now, what I didn't do, we're going to go to edit. This is a nice thing. You can change it. We're going to go spinach in this bed until June 16th. Okay, there we go. Now we have our spinach added in there as well. So we've got, that's the nice thing. When this starts loading up, um, you can just click on it and then you can see everything that's in the date range. Okay, so that's spinach. Now we need to still add our tasks. Okay, so we're going to, we've created the event, so now we're going to make a task. Plant spinach. And it is not going to take us all day. We're going to do it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then, here we will put oops, direct seed spinach. To block 1, bed 10, right? 1, 10. All right. And we will save. And then we will go to the 16th, add the task to harvest the spinach. Harvest spinach. Again, bright and early in the morning. All right. So once you get the hang of it and you start getting them put in there, it actually gets pretty simple, pretty easy. You can get into the rhythm and get into a little groove, and it really doesn't take that long at all. But the nice thing is that it's one and done, right? Do it one time, and it's set for the whole season. It's like having a personal assistant then at your side every day, telling you what needs to be planted, what needs to be harvested that week. So works fantastic. So let's see. We'll jump back in here. I will share my screen again. What's really cool about Google Calendars, and this is why I really like this over everything else that I've seen, is that I can set this up. Now let's say I want to plant salad mix again once that's cropped out on the 16th. Okay. Well, I just click on it, come over here to these three buttons, and I go duplicate. The only thing I have to do is change the date range, and it's done. So I go, we harvest it on June 16th. My plant day would then be 21st. So then I know that I'm going to plant on the 21st, and it's going to go, and it automatically sets my 45 days into the bed. Okay. So we go say, oh, let's see. We got to do have to remember to change the description. So salad mix in this bed until August 4th. All right. So then we'll save it. And look at that. The 21st, 45 days later, August 4th. That's when it ends, and that's when we'll harvest it again. So, you know what we need to do here, of course, put in our task to plant it, and then we're done with that crop. Let's see, task. All right, so it's super easy to use. Some of the big benefits are is once it's done, it's done. You can set it and forget it for the rest of the season. It's like having a personal assistant um, right at your side, and you have your crop plan right at your fingertips throughout the entire season, right out there. So it'll update right to your phone, so you have access to it all the time, whenever you need it. Another big benefit is that it's shareable. So if I have somebody else, if I have somebody that's helping me or an employee that I need to share the calendar and the schedule with, I can do that very, very easily with a click of a button. So really, guys, it's that simple. Once you're done, you set it and forget it. So the biggest thing for me is once it's done, it really is going to save me time, simplify the process, and increase efficiency throughout the entire season on the farm. I don't even have to think about my crops anymore. I just need to look and see what needs to be done. So it's that easy. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it helps. Definitely leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you use it. And if you got something out of this video, smash that like button and ring the bell on your way out. And we'll see you on the next one.